Nigerian President Chicago State University diploma is fake by Coyden Palmer. Nigerians, this is a journalist, a U.S. journalist. He's the one speaking, United States journalist. Okay? He said this diploma from Nigerian President Bola Tinubu is what was turned over to election officials in Nigeria and is now the subject of judicial proceedings here in the United States. Tinubu's opponent, Atiku Abubakar, has filed a suit in the USA seeking clarification on its authenticity and is attempting to have the result of the election that was held in February overturned. I got admitted. This one story shows the level of corruption in Nigeria, and it makes you cry and laugh at the same time. The president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, proceeded a fake diploma from Chicago State University to an election board in Nigeria that claims he graduated from the South Side institution in 1979. The Chicago State University officials have confirmed in court that Tinubu did indeed graduated from the university, but cannot confirm the authenticity of the diploma that has now been submitted into evidence in a federal court. The U.S. District Judge Nancy Maldonado on Thursday issued a stay on an order that would have required the Chicago State University officials to provide documents from the university confirming or denying President Tinubu's claims. The matter has thrusted the Chicago State University into an international political war, in which political opponents of Tinubu and many Nigerian citizens are calling for his removal from office. He has just elected to lead the country back in February. Let me make this easy for you. The diploma itself is fake. On the alleged diploma, the date of graduation is listed as June 27, 1979. The signature of the Chicago State University president shows Alero de Danella. I almost spat out my coffee. I laughed so hard when I saw this. Dr. Danella did not become the president of the Chicago State University until 1978. How do I know? Because I covered their inauguration and their first 2 years at Chicago State when I was a student reporter for the now defunct school newspaper, Tempo. Additionally, on the fake diploma, Dr. Neva Lubin is listed as the president of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Lubin did not even start serving on the board until 1996. I have known Dr. Lubin since my days as student at the Chicago State University, and she is a lifelong resident of Chatham, where I grew up. Furthermore, in 1979, Dr. Danella was working as a teaching assistant at the Columbia University, according to her biography and the resume she submitted when she applied to become the president of Chicago State in 1998, now 81. Retired and living on the East Coast. I do love to know her reaction to the news that the president of Nigeria, who is 71 himself, claims she signed his diploma. The president of the Chicago State University in 1979 was actually Dr. Benjamin H. Alexander, who died in 1977 and was the first African American to serve in that role at Chicago State University. In 1979, Dr. Lubin, now married and going by the name Lubin Johnson, Well, she wasn't even a doctor in 1979. She did not become a physician until 1978. So how two signatures of people who were not working at the Chicago State University came to be on a document that the president of Nigeria is trying to sell as legit is really a mystery. It is a lie. It is deceit. It is part of what is running many African nations and the world as a whole: corruption. Other occurrences on the fake diploma that can easily be spotted by anyone. Over attended the Chicago State University. The university logo is all wrong for that time period. Again, I know this because the logo on the fake diploma is the one that was controversial when it was changed in 1999. Myself and my fellow student journalists at Temple wrote a story about the change in the school symbol because those against it said it was a waste of money. They claimed changing all the school letterhead and signage to the new symbol, which remove financial resources from other needs. President Daniela thought the change would be better marketing for the university, so the change was approved by the board. The university symbol in 1979 was a triangle with two bars. The bars represent the growth of the institution, setting as Chicago Teachers College, then Chicago State College, 1967, and eventually the Chicago State University, 1971. I know this because I had to read that stupid handbook like all freshmen, and you learn about the history of this school. The Chicago State University attorney Michael Herr said the university is prepared to do whatever the court asks of it. He said the international controversy has brought unwanted and unfair publicity to the school. I would debate that claim as university, the Chicago State University does enough stupid stuff that brings bad publicity to itself. However, I must admit, for now, at least, it seems that Chicago State University is a victim here of a Nigerian scammer. It wouldn't be the first time an American institution fell victim to scammers in Africa. The end is possibly near for President Tinubu, at least terms of his presidency, if justice actually prevails in Nigeria. But I can see that Nigerian government, Nigerian judiciary, all are singing the same song. So guys, you've all heard it now. This is what Palmer is saying. He's still talking about the Chicago State University certificate of Mr. President. But as it is right now, I don't know what they are going to do concerning this, because the Nigerian Supreme Court has affirmed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory, and they refuse to, admit the new evidence, which is the forgery part, the article Abubakar brought to the court. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.